Tom. Act 3, War of Deliverance, Pegasteam 401 VC.
Good. You're all here. Let's be on our way. Are you sure about this, Alm? Am I sure about what? Oh, please. About Celica. You finally see her after gods know how long, and you end up in a spat? Hey, don't give me that look. We all know she took off in a right huff. You two used to be inseparable. What happened? That was a long time ago, Tobin. A lot's happened. To both of us. Well, I'm no expert, but I think a normal person would just apologize. I'm sure she hasn't gotten too far yet. What with those skinny legs and all.
Seriously, Tobin? You're passing out relationship advice now? Give it a rest. It's not like every fight has a right side and a wrong side.
Get over it, Gray. I'm well aware of that. It's just... Well, this could be the last time Alm and Celica see each other. You'd think they'd want to part on a less sour note. It's all right, Tobin. I appreciate what you're saying. But this is something for me and Celica to work out on our own. Besides, I'm the leader of the Deliverance now. It wouldn't be right to keep everyone waiting on my own private business.
Celica? Hey, Celica!
I'm sorry, May. I was lost in thought. Did you need something?
Me? No, I'm fine like always. But what about you? That guy leading the Deliverance is a friend of yours, right? I know we're in a rush, but surely we had time for you to say goodbye.
It's fine. That isn't necessary.
But Celica...
May, I need to reach the Temple of Milla as soon as possible. I know the Mother will reveal a path to save Zofia that doesn't involve violence.
I don't know about this, Bowie. Celica's acting all weird. I wonder what happened.
Well, can you blame her? I'm sure she's more than a little conflicted. If the Deliverance defeats Desai and drives the Empire back, what next? Zofia will need a ruler, and who better than a boy who cast off tyranny's yoke?
What? But Celica's the rightful heir!
Yeah, but she can't exactly just go and announce that to everyone. If she did, she'd be made to lead the Deliverance effort herself. Believe me, that's the last thing Celica wants right now.
I hate it when you make sense, Bowie. But that just means we have to haul tail to the Temple of Milla. The Earth Mother will know what to do. She'll take care of everything.
I pray it's truly so simple.
Once we cross this mountain, we'll finally reach the coast. It's a hard climb, but I know we'll make it.
Hold.
Who's there? You're the one from before. I'm glad our paths have crossed again. I'd hoped for a chance to properly thank you for helping us.
I've no use for thanks. I come bearing a warning. Proceed no further here.
What? I must know a reason for this warning.
The terrain ahead is loose and prone to failure. Additionally, there are still forces in play who would see you harmed. If you must attain the Temple of Milla, strike west through the mountains.
West? But that's where
You have been warned.
Wait, please! And he's gone! Again! I seriously want to know who this creepy mask guy is and why he's following us.
As do I, May. But regardless, this makes twice he's aided us.
And with that dire warning ringing in our ears, what is your plan, milady? Do we follow Mr. Mask's advice and take the western route? That would be quite a detour.
Do we have any cause to trust this masked fellow in the first place? Sure, he helped us out before, but that's no guarantee of pure motive.
And what was that bit about
forces in play who would see you harmed?
Is he saying more people are going to turn up and try to kidnap Celica?
No. We continue on as planned. I'm not dismissing what he said, but our purpose cannot brook delay. If we are attacked, I have faith we can prevail. Besides, Even the cleverest trap will betray some sign to a watchful eye. So as long as we continue to be vigilant, we'll be all right.
And here she is at last. Do not mistake me for the base fools who came before. My power was bestowed upon me by Jeddah himself. Now go, crush the girl and the pitiful insects accompanying her! Earthquake!
I can't even stand!
Look out! The cliff is crumbling!
Oh, you have to be joking! As if anything else could have gone wrong on this blasted adventure.
Everyone, be careful!
Celica! No! Don't come any closer!
Lady!
Celica, are you all right?
Why did I suspect I'd see you again?
Are you unhurt?
It appears I am. Thanks to you. I owe you an apology. You warned me this would happen, and yet
Do not apologize. But stop allowing petty emotion to cloud your judgment. Your choices steer the fates of more than just yourself.
You're right. I can offer no rebuttal.
Still, there's little sense in turning back when you're almost through. The Zophian coast is just ahead. The road beyond should offer safe passage.
How can you be certain?
My prey were kind enough to use magic potent enough to reveal their location.
Gone again. As sudden as ever. I wish he would at least offer his name.
Yeah, talk about your shady characters. Still, I suppose he seems like a decent enough guy.
Yeah, well, Mr. Mask seems to enjoy our company. I wager we'll see him again. And you're sure you've got no guess as to who he might be?
None. I've no allies left in this world, save the ones I travel with now.
Oof. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Forget I asked.
It's all right. But back to the matter at hand. The road is well and truly blocked now. I don't think we'll be heading back that way anytime soon.
Then it's a lucky thing we've no need to head that direction.
Now we couldn't go to Aid Olm even if we wanted to.
Milady?
It's nothing. We've spent enough time here. Let's press on.
Whoa! What's that sound?
The ground is unstable around here. There must have been another rock slide. Some distance off from the sound of it. We've no worry of harm to our men.
That's good, but...
A report, sir. A cliff has given way along the eastern ridge. The route to the Zophian coast is blocked.
The eastern ridge? That's the direction Celica was heading. Oh, Celica, please be all right.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, welcoming you back to Fire Emblem Echoes. In the last episode, we had a bittersweet reunion between Alm and Celica, and in this episode, after almost 10 minutes of cutscene, we're finally in to talking to people. And you know what? Let's talk to Kuwabara.
You know, I have an elder brother, but I would not say we are close. We don't share the same mother, for one. As the elder, he will succeed my father and inherit the family estate. Yet still he sees me as a rival. As such, when word rose of the deliverance, my brother was overjoyed. He ordered me to leave home and enlist at once. In truth, it was a cunning plan. If Desai won, he could simply feign ignorance. But if the deliverance won, he could name himself as its benefactor. Oh well, that's enough musing for one day, I think. Regardless of how I arrived, I am deeply glad to have joined the deliverance.
Gotta adjust here a little bit. Sounds like his brother is not the most good of characters here. Let's see. Do I have any reason to go back into the central hall? There's the cheese lover and Lord Ryan. It's over. All over. There's nothing to be done. Listen to his woes? Sure. I am the eldest son of the Ryan family, one of Sophia's oldest houses. But that dog Desai demanded we give him our greatest heirloom, a shield. The Ryan shield was a gift from Queen Sophia. Queen Sophia I passed down ever since. If I can find some way to recover it, my ancestors' legacy will be lost. The Deliverance is marching on Desai's fortress, is it not? If you chance to find the Ryan shield, please see it returned to me. You'll be rewarded handsomely, of course. I thank you in advance. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. Let's check the throne room. No one in here to talk to. The staircase. The windows. The walls. The sweat drips. The balls. There's stuff in here that I can actually examine that I didn't do. Oh, there's a memory prism in here. We're gonna be doing a lot of cutscenes. Got an orange. Got an orange. Oh, that's all the oranges I can grab. Supplies, supplies, supplies! Alright, well, why wait? Let's go ahead and... How do I use the time turner? I thought I could use it... I guess not. I probably have to use it outside of the dungeon. Or well, this counts as a dungeon, but still, outside of this area, I should say. Back to the entrance. Doesn't hurt to check the treasure vault one more time to see if somebody's just standing there. Did I talk to you? Scholarly man. I am a researcher unearthing shocking new truths from Sophia's history. Or I very well might be if I had any of the resources I needed. Might I ask for your help in this matter? You are familiar with the underground cemetery at the Deliverance hideout? Well, at one corner of that site lies the royal grave where Sophia's kings sleep. At the risk of sounding grave robby, I desire the Lima armlet from it. The place is crawling with terrors, and I am not the terror type. Yet those terrors are drawn to riches. It's said they raid the graves for gold. One may drop the armlet I require. Bring it to me and I'll pay you well. Oh well. This actually would be a good chance to do like some side quest in here. There's her. So now I can actually choose from two of them. You can now take control of both Alm and Celica's armies. Very interesting. So paths are cut off for me in various areas here. However, turn wheel. Not time wheel. Not time turn. That's Harry Potter. Memory prisms. Leaving the past behind.
Do you think you might be able to pick up the pace, Python?
I could consider it, if we hadn't been marching non-stop since yesterday.
I'm sorry, are you whining? Was that a whine? In case it slipped your mind, the fate of all Sophia is at stake. We must join the Deliverance and do our part. Now show a little backbone.
This is gonna snap my backbone. Are you really so keen on joining up?
I am. Why? Are you getting cold feet?
Of course not. But joining the Deliverance ain't exactly a whopper of an idea if you ask me. I hear they're a bunch of mamby-pamby knights and stuck-up young nobles. Which means you and me are walking halfway across Sophia just to be snubbed.
They would never do that! Probably. At least I hope not.
See? The only future you got there is as a peon among peons.
I admit, you could be right. But I also hear their leader, Sir Clive, is a just and reasonable man. I wager he'll judge us based on what we can do and not the station of our birth. Or perhaps you'd rather turn around and continue working for Lord Dunderhead.
Not bloody likely. So, is leaving the soldier game for good completely off the table at this point?
You're welcome to return home and be a carpenter like your father.
Huh? The only thing I hate more than swords is hammers.
There you go then. You're a gifted archer, so use the gifts you have. You won't catch me running home to be some bookworm like my sire. I've made a name for myself as a warrior. May as well take that to its logical conclusion and do some more warring.
Everything has to be a step forward for you.
In truth, I'm too scared to begin questioning myself now.
You? Scared? Well, slap my butt and call me a rented mule.
I try to keep it to a minimum. Now walk, mule! Walk! The Deliverance hideout is just beyond these woods.
We should attempt to reach it before the sun abandons us. Yes, my lord. Right away, my lord.
Shout out to Forsyth for the whipping noise with the mule thing. Yeah, my lord, yeah, or yeah, mule, yeah. Whoosh. All right, so that one guy was talking about going to the Deliverance hideout. Is this it? Yeah, to get the armlet inside. That I am going to do between episodes. I'll have it recorded so that way I'll show when I get it, but it seems like it's a random drop from the enemies. At this point, however, it seems like our best bet is to go straight up north. Can we go here? I guess we can't enter the northern gate. All right, let's go to this knight here. Northern Battle, Zofia Battle, 5th of Pegasteme, 401 VC. Drive them back.
Sir Olm, our scouts have spied Regelian forces up ahead.
Then the battle begins here.
So it seems. The fights ahead will be nothing like our skirmishes in the south. You've wounded Rigel's pride, and they will strike back without mercy. But the spirit of Zofia demands you prevail. There's no turning back now.
I know.
And with that...
There you are, whelp. I thought you'd never arrive. But wait a second.
Fernand, you march beneath Rigel's standard now?
Does that really surprise you, Clive?
You and the Deliverance took all I believed in and trod it into the mire. In Rigel, they still have ideals worth upholding.
Damn you, Fernand. Listen to yourself.
My king is dead, my country fallen. But I'll not hand this land over to you. Now, it is the Regelian Empire's turn. Lord Berkut shall lead us and unite Valentia under one noble order.
Come to your senses, Fernand. You have always fought for your motherland, for Zofia.
Only one of us has lost his senses, Clive.
What?
Allow me to enlighten you. That boy you have been parading around as your new hero, he was never Myson's grandson.
What is this folly?
Oh, I can assure you it is no folly. My source has known Sir Myson for years. The old knight has no family. Perhaps he made some orphan his ward so he wouldn't have to die alone.
You lie. And yet, there is the matter of what the old man at the castle said.
Oh, Clive, you have become the very picture of absurdity. Once you were a man to whom the lineage of our noble houses meant all. But now you take for your future king a boy you don't know from a gutter rat.
Nobility, nobility, nobility. Feck. Let's look at what we got here. It looks like we have allies in this one? There are 3 types of units here. Kingdom of Zofia's regular army and the Rigelian regular army. Oh, if that's the case, Rigelian, a witch, never seen one of those before. Zophian, okay. So the knights that have been, okay. And their boss is Zaxxon. Okay, I thought it was gonna be the other dude. Looks like we got witches. Fire and teleportation. Let's see what that does. As soon as I can click it, come on. There we go. Allows the unit to warp next to a target and move again. Oh, Jesus. I wonder if that's an enemy target or a whether or not it's enemy. All my units are in this fight, it looks like. So I'm gonna go organize them.